What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Milwaukee Bucks realistic rebuild. Now, before we get into this, can we get 200 likes on this video? And of course, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you are doing that right now. Legit haven't missed a single upload in 2020, so it's been kind of crazy. I've been uploading every day, grinding my butt off. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. But I know what you're thinking. Why do the Bucks need a rebuild? They really don't, honestly. But I've just decided we're going to do all 30 NBA teams. And this is actually the fourth to last one we need to do. After this, we need to do the Lakers, the Nuggets, and the 76ers. So whichever team you guys want to see next out of those three, as far as realistic rebuilds are concerned, let me know. And another exciting thing I want to say is my two things that I needed to start live streaming are coming in today. So hopefully sometime this week. I'm not promising anything, that I can maybe do some kind of little test stream, because I've never streamed before in my life, so I have no idea how that's going to go. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and quickly tell you guys that. But before we get into it, we can go ahead and look at the roster. We all know what the Bucks have, right? And I'm not really sure what else to do with this team, but you know what? We're going to do something, that's for sure. So for right now, obviously we can't do much of anything. We are in start today, so we're just going to sim the rest of the season, and who knows, we might win a championship in season number 1 and I don't even have to do anything. At the end of season number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo is your MVP, two-time MVP, back-to-back MVP, whatever you want to call it. John Morant's the Rookie of the Year. Montrezl Harrell, I know is actually how you say it. Kawhi Leonard's defense player, and Bam Adebayo is your most improved. Coach there goes to Mike Budenholzer. So yes, we went 64-18. Like I said, there's a chance we'll win this championship, and I'll probably just end the video after that. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Orlando Magic in the first round. We should be able to. This shouldn't be too hard. We're up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? We do. And can we beat this team in 4 games? We do. So we sweep them. And what do we got now? We have the Raptors and the Celtics. Let's go get the stats real quick, and that way you guys can look at that, see how that's going. So we had 29 points from Giannis, 21 from Chris Middleton. So I'm going to try to keep Chris Middleton throughout the video, just because Giannis and Chris Middleton seem to have a good bond. I mean, Giannis has taken him twice in the last 2 years fantasy drafts, or the what do you call it, all-star draft, not fantasy draft. 15 points from Bledsoe, 11 from Brook Lopez. Now, I like Brook Lopez, but unfortunately, he does get older and starts to digress in this game, so I might have to move on from him and get a different center. We'll have to see how that goes, but for right now, let's just go ahead and keep simming these playoffs. We're facing the 76ers now. Let's see if we can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. We're down 1-0, which isn't a good start. We're down 2-1 now. Okay, so that's not looking too good. Let's fix this rotation up and play Giannis a lot of minutes, because let's see if we can come back from this. If we get eliminated second round, no big deal, and we do. Okay, so right after that, if the Bucks were to get eliminated in the second round, those rumors of Giannis possibly leaving Milwaukee is going to, you know, start to rise a little bit. I'm going to try to avoid that. Obviously, I'm going to sign Giannis as much as I can. I do not want to lose him in this video, because that would be a disaster. So we are going to try to keep him as much as possible. And he has 1 year left in his contract, and then next offseason he's a free agent. So yeah, I still might resign with the Bucks this coming offseason, but not before I test my value in free agency. So yeah, Giannis is the big, you know, obviously the big factor in this video that we need to get done. So let's go to draft lottery and see if we have a good pick. Actually, I think it goes to, yeah, it goes to the Celtics this year. And then for staff signing, we have Mike Budenholzer, which is good. Our assistant's not bad, so I'll keep him. The only thing I'm going to do is fire my trainer, I guess. So let's go ahead and fire him. And then for the trainer, actually, we don't really have that much of a good trainer out here, so that kind of sucks. Well, let's go to the draft. Do we even have second rounders? Let's see. We do have a first from the Pacers from the Malcolm Brogdon trade, so actually we will be drafting somebody. So let's see if we can get somebody decent at number 19, and hopefully we can. Let's see what we got. So for number 19, we get Tyrese Maxey. Ooh, I actually like that idea. I think that's who we're taking. We could take Devin Vassell. I think I'm taking Tyrese Maxey, though, out of Kentucky. We're going to send the end on that. It's not a bad pick. Could be the Malcolm Brogdon replacement we really need, right? All right, player options. Wesley declines, and Robin Lopez comes back to keep playing with his brother. Qualifying offer, Sterling Brown. All right, for free agency, I don't think we're going to have a ton of money. We might have some. Let me check. We have negative 25 mil. Marvin Williams. Ooh, that's bad. Wesley Matthews. I don't think I'm bringing any of these guys back. Yeah, and then, of course, there's still the George Hill contract they bought out. John Lure, Larry Sanders. Larry Sanders is still getting paid from the Bucks, which is crazy. That is a name that you just haven't heard in a long time. But for right now, we really can't do much of anything. The only thing I could think to do maybe is if I wanted to package Bledsoe and Brook for something. But I just really don't know what that would be. There were the rumors of maybe the Thunder, or not the Thunder, the Bucks wanting to get Chris Paul. Honestly, there is a chance we could try that. you know, why not? I mean, it would be a point guard to come play with Giannis, you know, to make things a little bit better. If we wanted to do something like that, we could try, because there was those rumors out there before. So we could try it. Let's see. He is making a ton of money though, but at this point, he's only got 1 year left, and he has a player option. So yeah, I mean, we're trying to win a championship though. So obviously Chris Paul has that DNA. So I know Bucks fans probably wouldn't want the contract, but honestly, he might be a decent player to come help us win something. So let's see if we can give them Bledsoe, which actually this trade should go through pretty easily. But let's see, Bledsoe. I don't want to trade Brook if I don't have to, but I think I might have to. So let's see. Yeah, because I'm not trading Milton, so we're gonna give him Brook. I hate the idea of giving Brook Lopez up, but honestly, we might have to. So Ersan. And then we need 11 more million. So yeah, I'll give them Brook Lopez, I guess, as well. So this should go through. Hopefully I can squeeze a first out of them as well. How about a first and a second? So we get a pick as well for them getting off the Chris Paul contract. And they agree. So we get Chris Paul, who I think is going to help out a lot. George Hill is going to back him up. DiVincenzo still the shooting guard. Middleton, power forward, and now center, obviously a huge hole. So we'll go sign a center or something out here. And hopefully we just get like a JaVale McGee or something. And we get John Henson back. Bring John Henson back to Milwaukee if we want to do something like that. I don't think there's anyone I can really trade. I mean, I could trade like Donis and DJ Wilson, but I think keeping Donis is probably going to make Giannis resign with us a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer up Robin Lopez and DJ Wilson and see if I can get like a center out of this. We can get Luke Cornett, Al-Farouq Aminu, Luke Cornett, Thaddeus Young. That's actually not bad, but I don't want to trade Donis. So let's see, Dorian Finney-Smith. I like the idea of getting Aminu. Honestly, I don't get him in a lot of rebuilds. Thaddeus Young. I like this trade too. That gives us a little bit of depth at the power forward spot. Al-Farouq Aminu, Kim Birch. That's not bad either. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I'm gonna go with this trade, but I'm gonna try not to give up Donis's. Oh, we might have to actually. Yeah, because there's no one else we can give up, so never mind, we're not gonna do that. So let's just go sign John Henson for now. Obviously that is not the long-term answer, but I'm gonna sign him anyway. We will sign John Henson. That's gonna be our center, and I don't think we have any crazy important free agents out here. JJ Barea, Tyreke Evans, Dion Waiters. We can get some more shooters off the bench. That obviously would be very helpful. We need a backup shooting guard, a backup small forward. I kind of need a backup everything, so let's go get some shooters. So Dion Waiters I saw would be probably a good addition to the team. Let's see, small forwards, Gerald Green. He would be decent, but he does go down. We'll offer Glenn Robinson. I don't think we're going to get all of these guys, but we'll try. So we can't do that. I'm going to sign... Wait, I can't do that? Okay, I think I need a center more than anything, so I'm going to sign John Henson because we really do need a center. So I'm going to go John Henson. And then, yeah, now this is going to get a little rough. We'll get Pat Connaughton back, I guess. And then Marvin Williams, I guess we can get back for a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and sign those guys. The depth is going to suck right now, but I will probably stop at the trade deadline to make a move for center because John Henson, like I said, is not the long-term answer. But CP3, Middleton, and Giannis. Hopefully this is enough to convince Giannis we can run for a championship. CP3 could definitely help us do that. And of course, I would love to get Chris Paul a ring before this video is over. So let's go ahead and sim to the end of season number 2 and see how things go. But like I said, I'll probably will stop at the trade deadline. That way we can kind of get a better center here because right now, Henson is not the answer. We're at the trade deadline of season number 2, and we are trying to pull off a 3-team trade. Yeah, we're just trying to get a little creative. Why not? This is a fun little video we're doing right now, so let's try to pull off something crazy. So this is a 3-team deal, so I kind of want to give Robin Lopez and DJ Wilson to the Cavaliers for Serge Ibaka as the center we're trying to get. And you know what? We might as well get another center while we're at it from the Warriors. And I'll give the Warriors Sterling Brown. So let's see if this trade will go through. You're asking me to give up a valuable asset, Serge Ibaka. That's not happening. And I love our current roster. We're a championship team. Okay, so let's move on from the Warriors and let's go to the Wizards. Then I will ask for Isaac Bonga, and we can do something like this. So I'll get Isaac Bonga, and let's try this. And then of course I'm gonna have to trade a little bit more, it sounds like. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the Cavaliers a first and see if they'll be down with this. And you're asking me to give away a valuable asset when none of the assets I get back seem nearly as valuable. That's not happening. Okay, all right, I get it. All right, so you know what? This 3-team trade is not gonna work out. So let's just try to get Serge Ibaka without anything. So let's see if we can just trade finder him. They want George Hill. I don't want to give up George Hill though because he's kind of a valuable asset at like a very... Okay, so they want Connaughton. We have to give him a first and Robin Lopez. I'm cool with this. I think we'll do it. Oh, that 2021 pick could be very good though. Let's try to do it without that 2021 pick. I'll give you my pick in a couple seconds and see if they'll do it now. And they agree. So let's go. We got Serge Ibaka now, who's going to be our starting center. So yeah, we did give up a little bit of depth, but that's okay. Now we can go ahead and look at the new rotation. So now we have Chris Paul, DiVincenzo, Middleton, Giannis, and Serge Ibaka. So that's looking a lot better. George Hill, John Henson, Marvin Williams, and Raul Neto rounds up the rotation. Tyrese Maxey's actually in the G League right now. And then if there's a better point guard I can get in free agency, I would be down with that. I don't know if I can afford anybody, but probably not. Let's see. Is there anyone asking for like not that much money who wants to come play for a championship team? Chris Dunn, you about it? Nope. Okay, never mind. We'll just go ahead and keep simulating, and hopefully Raul Neto can hold it down. We're at the end of season number 2. We went 60-22. But before we get into the playoffs and the stats and all that, I have fantastic news as Giannis decides to re-ink a contract with the Bucks, signing a 4-year, $180 million deal. And DJ Wilson, I decided to re-sign as well. So yes, we have kept Giannis Antetokounmpo. So yes, we are good now. Giannis is going to be here for the foreseeable future. We've completed our first mission. Now the second one is to win a championship. So we had 30 points from Giannis, who actually he won the MVP again. So 3-time MVP. Third time in a row, which is good. Chris Middleton with 23, and Chris Paul still putting up the numbers at age 35 with 21 and 10, which is awesome to see. It kind of takes a load off Giannis, if you ask me, and then Middleton's more of an off ball, and then, you know, sometimes you can run the offense through him, but, you know, Chris Paul obviously is a guy that you can definitely have handle the ball a little bit. But 12 points and 7 rebounds from Giannis and a block a game, kind of similar to Brook Lopez. So I'm glad we got Serge Ibaka, DiVincenzo, John Henson still here, George Hill, and then Marvin Williams and Raul Neto. So yeah, honestly, things are looking good. Let's go ahead and simulate against the Detroit Pistons, who have Derrick Rose, Bruce Brown, Okoro, Blake Griffin, and an Andre Drummond. They got Drummond back, really? You traded Drummond just to sign him in the free agency? Oh my gosh, that's kind of funny now that I think about it. It's almost like, hey, we just got a 2nd round pick and we re-signed Drummond. So yeah, screw you, Cleveland, screw you. All right, 2-1, 3-1, and we beat the Pistons in 5 just so they can get beat again. So yeah, the Pistons basically re-signed Drummond just so they could be right back where they were. Awesome. Now we get to play Miami. We have Fred VanVleet, Iguodala, Jimmy Butler, and Paul Millsap. That's actually a pretty nice starting 5. I'm not even gonna lie. Iguodala, that's honestly, I think all these guys definitely have decent defense, and I actually like this starting 5. Now Iguodala is a little bit older, and Fred VanVleet can definitely play a little bit defense. Jimmy Butler, of course, can. Paul Millsap, Bam Adebayo. So yeah, that's a nice defensive lineup. It would be a shame if somebody like Giannis just tore right through it. We're up 1-0, 2-0, and can we go up 3-0? And are we gonna play the Brooklyn Nets? We are. So we're gonna have to face Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. They have Kyrie, Dinwiddie, KD, Nikola Mirotic, DeAndre Jordan, Jarrett Allen, LeVert, and Dwight Howard. Why did they always sign Dwight Howard? It's like you have 3 centers at 4 with Claxton as well. Okay, well, let's see if we can beat this team. This definitely is gonna be a tough matchup. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are nothing to mess with, but we're up 3-0, 3-1, and we beat them in 5. We are in the NBA Finals playing the Los Angeles Clippers against, obviously we're playing Kawhi and Paul George. So this is gonna be another tough matchup. Beverly, Paul George, Kawhi, Michael Beasley, Montrez, Lou Williams. So their team almost looks exactly the same. So yeah, let's see if we can beat them. Semi current round, we're up 1-0. They even it up. They're up 2-1. I'm already nervous. Let's go to Simcast. Give more minutes to Giannis. I agree with that. So let's see if we can do that and win game 4. This is game 4. And it looks like as long as we don't, okay, I was about to say, as long as we don't blow anything, we do win game 4. Giannis went nuclear, 37, 18, and 8, which is good. Let's go to Simcast again. We're facing Chris Paul's former team in LA. Chris Paul, do not let your former team stop you from getting that ring you deserve, man. Do not let it happen. Let's see if we can come back. And we do lose by 5 in game 6. All right, or I guess this is game 6 and game 5, I should say. All right, man. This is for all the marbles. Is Kawhi going to stop us? 48 points in the first quarter. Do not lose this game. We are beating them in LA, but we can't handle them in Milwaukee. 32 and 20 from Chris Paul. This man is not playing around. I am so glad I traded for him. Holy crap. Game 7, boys. This is for everything. This is for everything. We are definitely jumping in if we have to. So let's see if we can win a Game 7 championship game. Oh, this is very close. This is a very close game. I'm going to slow this down. We're jumping in, man, with a lot of time left. Okay, 114. Oh, I simulated way too much. Actually, a little too much, but I'm going to jump in anyway. I did not mean to go that fast. We're going to jump in with a minute 30, close this out, get some gameplay, and then we'll probably go another season or 2 and we'll end it off. But we're going to get Chris Paul a ring. That is what I'm talking about. We're only up 7, so this game is not over just yet, but obviously we need to close this out, kind of put a dagger in this. And Giannis is ooh, they're double teaming me. That was almost a bad pass. Giannis in the, yep, that's Lou Williams. That is not, okay, let's just score on him. Yep, that's not, you just can't do that. Lou Williams on Giannis is going to be a mismatch every time, but they're definitely applying defensive pressure. Giannis has 18 in game 7, so I wonder who carried us, because obviously those aren't the stats we need from our star player in the game 7. 18 points is not good. Kawhi has been putting the clamps on him, I'm guessing. So Lou will, let's switch this. Chris Paul, also another good defender. Middleton, Kawhi is going to go to the rack, and he does score there. We're only up 7 still, but we need to put a dagger in this. So I'm going to go with Chris Paul. This man deserves this championship. So let's try to put a dagger in this with Chris Paul out here. And that's
I think I got my swagger back.
Can we hit it? Yes, we can. That is dagger. That should seal the game. We're up 10 with 46 seconds left. That is the dagger shot. Awesome stuff from Chris Paul. Paul George, let's see what you got. Obviously, you guys can't come back from this, but we are going to win this championship, which is awesome. Like I said, though, we're probably going to simulate another season or two. I'm going to try to keep the roster intact, and we found Michael Beasley. But yeah, we're going to win this championship. Honestly, Chris Paul just put the dagger in. So yeah, let's go ahead and probably just simulate another season, because like I said, we really don't need to, I don't think we need to change anything. Chris Paul will accept his player option. You have Giannis under contract now. So yeah, I really don't think we need to do much of anything. And of course, Tyrese Maxey will be joining us from the G League. So let's go ahead and get into season number 3. This man, Giannis, does not know how to stop winning MVPs. This is his 4th one in a row. 3 in this video, 4th one in a row. Giannis, you're crazy. MVP, like I said, goes to Giannis Antetokounmpo with 29 and 16 and 7. Cade Cunningham's Rookie of the Year on the Grizzlies. Yusuf Nurkic is your 6th man Kawhi's defensive player. Jamius Ramsey is your most improved on the Magic, and Mike Budenholzer Coach of the Year. That's probably his 3rd one in a row as well. So All NBA first team, Giannis Antetokounmpo is here. All defense or All NBA second team and All NBA third team. Here's All defense first team. No Giannis, All defensive second team for him, and then All rookie first team and All rookie second team. Do we get our rookie? I will recap the rookie we actually drafted, because that Thunder pick actually became the lottery pick that we got in the Chris Paul trade. And I absolutely finessed the Thunder, didn't I? I probably should give them a little bit more, but it's kind of too late, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I definitely finessed them. But let's go with the stats, and I'll show you guys who we drafted with the 7th pick. So we had 29 from Giannis, 21 from Chris Middleton. Yeah, now Chris Paul's numbers are starting to go down a little bit, but the good thing is, actually it's because Tyrese Maxey jumped in. The good thing is, though, he expires, so Milwaukee now can decide if they want to re-sign him or not. Obviously, I probably won't go past the season if we win a championship. Actually, I probably won't go past no matter what. But Tyrese Maxey 14, Serge Ibaka with 11, DiVincenzo with 9, and then we took Greg Brown with that 7th pick, because we got it from Oklahoma City, and John Henson was 5. Yeah, so kind of regret that trade. Probably should have made it a little bit more realistic, but it is what it is. Kind of too late. Rozier and Paul George, Jalen Johnson, who we're playing. Let's go ahead and simulate current round and see if we can beat the Hornets in the first round. We're up 1-0, 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? Yes, we do. And can we go up 4-0? Yes, we do. All right, now we get to play the 76ers, who actually beat us in the very first season. Let's see if we can beat them this time around. 1-0. They even it up. Let's not lose to Philly, please. 2-1, 3-1, and we beat them. Let's see what Philadelphia even actually, I guess, let's go look at it this way. They have Embiid, Simmons, Lowry, Matisse Thybulle, Al Horford, and Norman Powell. Actually, they have a pretty nice roster, but we beat them. Now we get to play Atlanta. So let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have. Trae Young, LaMelo, and Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard is back, baby. He is back to try to take us down. Let's see if we can beat him. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. Let's see. 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, and we beat them in 5 games to play. The Memphis Grizzlies. My Blazers were in the Western Conference Finals. Almost made it to the NBA Finals, but now we get to play Memphis. We have John Morant and Cade Cunningham. That's a nasty backcourt. Jaren Jackson, Jonas Valanciunas, Brandon Clark, Dylan Brooks, Daniel Tyus. So yeah, very nasty lineup that this team has. Let's see if we can beat them. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. There are no match for us. I guess we can get some more gameplay. I mean, technically we could. I don't think this video has gone on too long, so yeah, let's try it. Why not? We might lose this game though. Yeah, we are gonna lose this game, so I'll just take this. Actually, we might come back. Ooh, we came back, so never mind. I'm not getting gameplay. I was gonna jump in the next game. 27, 20, and 12 from Giannis. 27, 6, and 4, 13, 4, and 5, 13, 4, and 10. So yeah, we get Chris Paul another ring. And actually, funny enough, Chris Paul actually won Finals MVP last year, but this time it is Giannis. So Giannis has got 4 MVPs, 2 championships, 1 Finals MVP. So Giannis is just racking up the bling now. Good for him. Good for him. So, guys, I'm going to end it there. Obviously, this was one of the easier realistic rebuilds, but we have a few easy ones left. We have the Nuggets. Like I said, the Nuggets, the 76ers, and the Lakers. So, out of those 3 teams, which one do you guys want to see next? I'm just trying to wrap up the realistic series. That way we can move on. Honestly, we have been doing other stuff, but I just kind of want to wrap this up because realistic rebuilds was what I was doing for a long time, and I want to keep doing them, but now we're about to wrap them up. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. This was the final roster. Keep on staying safe out there. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go. This is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.